the moment, for the right time. I was left out in the dark, just trying to find it.
The first I heard of Joe was Wednesday morning at 1:22 a.m. on the 25th of January 2017. Ben randomly sent me a photo of a girl and asked me, is anything wrong with her? Which I replied, no, she is good. And he replied, there must be. She's so nice, we're having good chats, it's like she thinks I'm the one. And I replied, it must be a catfish. And we both laughed and went to sleep. The next day, the conversation about Joe sparked up again. Ben was saying comments like, I'm loved up and I can't put my phone down, and telling me to buy 4 tickets to the next Fringe show because we're going to be double dating. I said to Benny, when's the first date? And he goes, Friday week. And I said, oh, week? And he goes, yeah, it's Friday week, and I'm going to fast diet for the whole week. And I said, why? And he goes, oh, I just want to look as fit as possible as I can for this date. Which made me think, either Benny really likes this girl and he wants to make himself a good first impression, or he's the one catfishing her with old Tinder photos. And then finally the first date happened. Then he followed up saying, it's a good start. We're both into each other and she's so hot. Which I replied, how have you scored this? And he goes, I have no idea. And the rest is history.
I was waiting for the moment, for the right time. I was left out in the dark, just trying to find the light. All I ever
Throughout our lives, Jo has been our confidant, inspiration and friend. She is the one in our family that we all turn to when we need a rock, a lighthouse, a safe haven, a cake, some drugs, an errand done or a song. She'll provide them all. Our 3-hour journeys from Perth to the farm are filled with music and laughter, and at the end of each encounter, we walk away feeling lighter, as I'm sure you all do too. She's the best mental health drug that money cannot buy, and the kind of sister that everyone wants, but not everyone is lucky enough to have. Jo, you spread joy to the world around you, and you make us want to all stand taller. We wish you an equal level of happiness in your marriage, that which you generate yourself, and will be forever grateful for whichever experiences you choose to share with us. Ben, you may not have realised the responsibility you take on by marrying our sister. She is one of the most precious things we have in our life, so take good care of her for us.
Ben, always remember the 3 magic words. You're right, dear. Trust me, it will save you a lot of trouble. Together, you two have brought a bright future ahead. May your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever.
We're 67, and the photos from the wedding, yellowed by the years. There's no one else I'd rather be with.
This girl has only managed to make me emotional on a few occasions over the past 30 years or so. The first time was during her delivery, and for all you parents out there or about to be, babies fill a hole in your life that you didn't know existed. And a great weight of responsibility descends on you. It falls upon your shoulders. Well, Ben, tonight, a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
It's true, I'm better 'cause of you. At the end of our days, know that it's you who takes my breath away. So won't you fade
Looking into
away?
your eyes and witnessing your beauty, I'm overwhelmed with my gratitude of love. I still remember the first time we chatted and met, and from that day on, you've been my best friend. Today, I promise to love you not only at your best, but also during the challenges that life brings. I vow to be open-minded about your choice in television shows, not be too critical of the brain-dead morons on Love Island. I vow to scoop the dead rats out of the pool. It's not very romantic, but it's really important. Most of all, I vow to be your partner in all things, to support your dreams, provide unconditional love, and to share with you the adventures that lie ahead. I stand here as the luckiest and most fortunate man in the world to meet someone so special, someone with a heart full, someone as empathetic and caring as you are. So when I look at you in bed next to me each night, 6 different moisturisers on, a fluffy grey tracksuit, mouth guard in, and scrolling through TikTok, I still wouldn't have you any other way. I love you, Joe.
I love you endlessly, and I'm so happy and proud to be standing here with you, about to be married. I love your quick wit and your wonderful sense of humour. I love that you communicate honestly and can spell and use grammar correctly. I promise to love you deeply and without reservation, to love you for who you are, and to support you and encourage your passions, even if I don't understand them. I promise to make you pancakes if you've had a bad day, and to be the proudest First Lady of the Calvary. I choose you, and I promise to continue choosing you every day for the rest of our lives. Somehow, impossibly, as the years have passed, life with you gets better, easier, and filled with more love. You're more than I ever could have hoped for. I really am a lucky girl. Thank you for trusting me with your future. It has been a privilege to walk beside you for the past nearly 8 years, and it's an honour to stand before you today as we embark on our next exciting adventure as husband and wife. I love you.
Joe, it is true that opposites attract. You are the most bubbly, positive, happiest person I've ever met in my life. You lighten up every room. And then there's Ben.
And then, being the tightwad that I am, I became emotional and delighted that she said she wanted to have her wedding on the farm. I thought to myself, great, this should be a cheap show. After 621 limestone blocks, 934 granite rocks, 2 gazebos, 6 ponds, 3 pumps, 1,000s of plants and a revamped driveway that needs a toll booth to pay it off,
Mr. and Mrs. Christie, you may celebrate with a kiss. Mr. and Mrs. Christie!